Hello, everyone. My name is Tammy. Welcome to class. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel and click on the thumbs up button if you like my video. Our theme for class is calm your mind. Calming your mind, being present in the moment. Lots to think about when we are usually quite busy and we're going from here to there with maybe family and having busy jobs. So it's so nice to be able to take this time to help us to find that calm in our mind. Coming into easy pose, right leg crossing over the left or left over the right. You choose, removing the fleshy part from your bottom. Take one hand onto your chest and one hand onto your belly. Mindful meditation, coming into yourself, using a long, deep breath to help. We inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, helping to push out all that adrenaline, inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Continue on with this breath. Opening up your eyes. Take one hand onto your knee and the other hand onto your knee. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Close your eyes. Doing a head to toe check. Checking in how you are feeling. Really checking in to see how you're feeling. You could be feeling really happy right now. Maybe you're feeling a little off. Maybe you're feeling sad. You could be feeling silly. Maybe upset. Acknowledging those feelings, however you are feeling. Notice your mind. Is it busy? Have you had time for yourself today? How is your body, physical body? Do you notice any areas of tension? Mindful meditation is with being present. We take notice of how we are feeling, your mind, physical body, emotions. And then we take notice of what is happening right now around us. We are safe. We are happy. Opening up our eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center. Coming into yourself again. With a nice breath in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. Long, deep breaths. Your body starts to settle. Looking through your third eye, which is between your eyebrows. Coming into a new pose, butterfly. Placing your hands by the side, we turn towards the front of our mat. Having your props around you, just having them ready. I'm going to use a pillow under each of my knees. You may use a block. Placing your pillows or your blocks underneath the knees for support. So yin is really wonderful for helping us to find that calm in body and mind. With supports around you, it helps your body just relax a little bit more. Placing the bottoms of your feet together. We draw up, elongating through the spine, and we take an inhale breath in. Exhale breath, we fold forward, let the head hang. Continue to notice your breath. Using your exhale breath to help your body to let go. This is when you start to maybe notice areas of tension. Really encourage the exhale breath to help yourself to let go. Inhale breath, opening up. Continue to let the head hang. Notice how the outside of your hips are doing, your lower back is doing. With your head hang, letting everything fall away towards the ground, letting it go. Letting the earth absorb all the negative, letting it all go. Holding these poses for longer helps to encourage release, fascia release, tissue that overlays the muscle. Soften your body. Slowly make your way out, the butterfly coming out of this hold. Still continue to be present in the moment. taking our hands behind our bottom, taking your knees up towards center here, and feet wider than hips. Windshield wiper, knees side to side. Take your knees over to the side, coming over to all fours. We hold. I'll just remove over here so you can see me. Into melting heart. Big step forward with the right hand. Big step forward with the left hand. We draw the forearms down, draw the heart down towards the sky. Your hips, pelvis over top of the knees. Let the forehead rest. Remember, letting the earth absorb what your body may be feeling, holding areas of tension, letting go. Come back to your breath, always coming back to your breath. If you notice your mind's really busy, come back to your breath. This is a really nice stretch for stretching into the backs of your arms, elongating through the spine, opening up through your pelvis. Slowly make your way out of melting heart. Back to all fours. We hold a neutral spine, natural S curve of our spine. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. We hold. Inhale to cow. We draw the tailbone up first and lifting up through thoracic, cervical spine. We draw our heart up towards the sky. Exhale, big arch, tailbone down first, thoracic curves, cervical spine curves. Cat. Inhale to cow. This little transition here, great movement through our spine for mobility. Nice to wake up our spine. Bending with your exhale breath, big arch, cat, and then back to the neutral spine. We hold here and wag your tail. Something fun to do. Come back into the heels and shift forward. Come back into the heels, shift forward. One more time, come back into the heels, shift forward, and release. Come to seated, sitting on your bottom. Legs come into a V for dragonfly. Opening up those legs into a nice V, sitting up tall. Turn towards you so you can see nice big open legs. Else I'm out of the camera. We sit tall. Hands go behind the bottom to help keep the back straight too. When we do add that forward fold, you can let yourself hang here as we did in butterfly, or use a cushion. And it's good to stack up a few cushions so then you'll be able to get more height, so you can fold forward and then you don't have to go down as low too. More support, always about the support for our body. So we can actually let ourselves go, because usually that's where we're holding tensions in our body. Okay, inhaling, exhaling, fold forward. Your head hangs. I'm supporting my forehead, just letting it rest onto my hands. Remember, build up your props high enough so that we're not overstretching into the inner thighs. But so it's a nice softness. And as you hold this pose for longer, your body does start to release. Slowly coming out of dragonfly, nice and slow. Lifting out of that forward fold. Body settle. Our next pose is sleeping swan. Bend through the knees. drops away. Hands go behind your bottom. Windshield wiper, knees side to side first. Turn your body onto all fours. Step forward with the right hand, step forward with the left hand. We make our way to downward facing dog. Bend the knees enough and then alternate knee bends. First, getting a little stretch through our hamstrings. The head hangs. Now hold stillness, draw around the balls of the feet, draw your hips, pelvis up to the sky, three-legged dog. Take the right leg up towards the sky. Swan, bend through the knee and bring your knee forward, turn your knee out to the right wrist. Sleeping swan with the fold forward. But before we fold forward, take a prop and place it underneath of your right hip. It could be a pillow. It could be a block. Then fold forward. So setting ourselves up again, take your time. I will show you the option too. We're resting to help let your mind be at ease. The option would be lying on your back, crossing your right ankle over your left knee for figure four, threading the needle and hold. Finding which one works for you. You may also sit up and hold. I talked a little about things that we can do to find that calm in mind. A long deep breath, which of course is what we are practicing right now. Mindful meditation, being present, being in the moment. Maybe you would like to take a nice warm bath, always calming with a little bit of Epsom salt. That's always nice to help your muscles to relax. You may like to journal, to write thoughts, your feelings, about how your day or week has been going. This is a nice big opening into the right side of the pelvis. Take notice. It is an area where a lot of us do hold stress, our tension. Inhale breath into those areas of tightness, tension. Exhale breath, let yourself release. Slowly making your way out of sleeping swan. You may come into downward facing dog or all fours or child's pose, finding what's going to work for you. So first, if you want to come into downward facing dog and then all fours, that's great. Then you just change your prop to the other side. So whatever you're using for underneath of your hip, change it to the other side. Back to all fours, or you may be lying on your back for figure four. You would be crossing your left ankle over the right knee this time. Okay, into sleeping swan, your choice, which option you'd like though. And downward facing dog, three-legged dog, take the left leg up towards the sky, bend through the knee, and then take the knee forward, turn the knee out to the left wrist. Take your pillow or block underneath the left hip. We add the fold forward. You may bring your forehead down to the ground for your arms, hands. Stretching into our left side of the pelvis. Come out, sleeping swan or figure four. You may come into downward facing dog, all fours or child's pose. And then everyone to all fours. We hold. Just gonna set my heel onto the other side so you can see me. To Sphinx, coming down to the ground, lying on your belly. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and then extend your arms, your forearms are down. Here we have our toes uncurled. Pubic bone is down. Contract through your glutes just a little ways and draw your upper body up, navel towards spine. Contracting through your quads, a little bit into the glutes, pubic bone down, elongate through your spine. Then we may tip our head. You may let go of your quads, letting go of that contraction. Continue to have your pubic bone down, elongating through the spine. Head hangs. The effort is real in this pose. To be able to let yourself feel at ease though. Opposite ends working. Coming out of Sphinx, slowly lower. Let onto shavasana on your belly. Turn your right cheek onto the mat, arms down towards the sides, and let go. Slowly turn your head and let the left cheek rest on the mat. Let go. Coming out of shavasana, you may come into child's pose. In your own time, bringing the toes back, pushing back to child's pose. Or you may come over to the side of your body. Slowly coming out of child's pose and turning over to the side of your body. Coming to the side, coming down towards the ground onto your mat and roll over onto your back. Take the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a squeeze. Coming up, and then take your legs up and over to the left side into a supine twist. Move over a little bit more so you can see me. Arms in line with the shoulders, opening up. Turn your head the opposite way of your legs. And let your body go. We had a nice stretch into our neck when we were lying on the ground in shavasana. Stretching into our spine here. So of course, coming into the neck when we do add that twist, turning head the opposite way. Into our front of our body, we twist, open up. Turning head back towards the center slowly. Taking your legs back to the center slowly. Take the knees into the chest. Hold. Let your lower back relax into the ground. Self-feed. Excuse me. Then take your legs up and over to the right side. Turn your upper body opening up through the arms in line with the shoulders. Head turns the last piece. Close your eyes. You're present, noticing any sensations running through your body, opening up through the spine, upper body, big twist, Come back to your breath. Slowly turn your head back to the center. Nice and gentle, we bring our legs back to the center. Knees come in towards the chest and we squeeze. And the body softens again in towards the ground, so it's just a nice release into the lower back again. Our final pose is shavasana. So taking the right foot down to the ground, left foot down to the ground. You may lie on your back with the knees bent or legs straight. You may come into easy pose, the first pose that we did, kind of seated pose that you might find comfortable for yourself. If you're lying on your back, you may turn your hands, palms up towards the sky. Letting yourself find stillness. Slowly starting to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Taking a nice breath in. Exhale breath. We breathe out through the mouth. Nice sigh. If you're lying on your back, bending through the knees. Taking the right arm overhead, and you may roll over to your right side to fetal. Take a moment, and then make your way up. Comfortable seated position. Placing your hands to your heart center. Coming back to the beginning from where we started. Doing a head to toe check. Taking notice. Opening up your eyes if you did close them. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I hope that this practice has helped you to find calm in mind and in body. Namaste.